Blessing, everyone. Welcome to Mr. and Mrs. Gold's Travels. M&MG family, nice to see you guys. Welcome to all our new subscribers. For those who are just tuning in for the very first time, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and leave a comment. Let us know that you're enjoying our videos. First of all, we would like to say thank you very much to those that continue to support our channel, share out our videos, like our videos, and let's big up some people. Let's big up Akuya, big up yourself, big up to Soldier Girl, big up to DL, big up to J Elite TV and Elite TV JA, big up to Critic, Fancy Face, and also Ush Lisa, Soldier Girl, and General Ush. Thank you very much for leaving comments. Big up to Nosy Gossip as well on our last videos. So enough respect to you guys. And thank you for those who gave us positive feedback about our Caravana video. We'll make sure to provide a link at the end of this video for you guys who haven't checked it out yet. All right, so in the background, before we start this video, I'm just showing you some images of us. First of all, that was at Lakeshore, and then now we're showing images of Toronto Pearson Airport. What I wish it looked like when we were there, but it didn't look like we were there. It was very packed. We did go to the airport at least, I think, 3 hours in advance, and that was still cutting it close. So I recommend anyone who's traveling, since after the quote-unquote COVID restrictions have been lifted, they are for sure now in Canada. You guys are welcome to Canada now. That you guys try to be at the airport 3 hours ahead, because you never know if your stuff is going to be overweight. Even with prior check-in, which we did, we still had a lot of long lineups to go through. First, a lineup just to check the bags, and then a lineup for security, and then a lineup to get to our gate. So by the time we actually got to the gate, we just had to wait a few minutes and we boarded the plane, and we took an early flight, 6:30 in the morning. So it was very packed, but because I was so miserable, I didn't get a chance to take any footage until we got on the plane. But I wanted to give you guys an idea of what our airport looked like. So what I'm going to do is just show you the different places we've been to throughout this video, starting from the airport and where we went, and I'll drop commentary throughout the video, give travel tips as well. Vancouver is very expensive to go to, very expensive. I could go to Jamaica literally like 3 times. So I always recommend that you book ahead of time, book within the week. Like Wednesday nights are a good time to book. And also sometimes booking one-way tickets there and one-way tickets back is cheaper than actually booking a round total trip. So there's a lot of different trips. We find it's also cheaper to sometimes pay for your hotel or your car rental within the same price of your ticket. So you just fool around with prices, but I highly recommend everyone who can get a chance to visit Vancouver. So kick back, enjoy the ride, and then I'll drop through with the comments. So this is our second time to Vancouver. We drove from Toronto to Vancouver. It was amazing, worth doing the experience. Just take your time. Don't try to do everything at once. We did it like within 3 weeks as our first anniversary present to ourselves. I'll provide you guys with a link to that video as well. So the flying was a whole different experience. And I just wanted to note, when you're flying, you only need ID. It's good to have at least 2 IDs, like a driver's license or a passport, and a birth certificate, something to walk with. But you don't need to bring as much stuff as you would if you're flying within Canada to another place in Canada as you would with an international flight. Another tip is you're allowed to walk with as much as you want for carry-on. There's no weight limit. So I would stuff it and try to save some money on the weight on your luggage. Vancouver is the West Coast seaport in British Columbia, which is our province. It is very ethnically diverse. There's a lot of different people from different cultures, not like Toronto, but a lot. It's very popular for filming. It has a California type of vibe, has a lot of places that look just like New York and different parts of America. So there is a lot of filming that goes there. It's just like a baby Hollywood, like Toronto. It's surrounded by mountains and a lot of art and music. They do have their problems. They do have a drug problem in the city with a lot of homeless people. The same way people would travel to go to California to make it big. There's a lot of people who leave different places across Canada to go to Vancouver, and then the place is extremely expensive. So a lot of people become homeless. So that's something that's sad, but you know, they need to do something about it, and I hope they do something about it. So either way, Vancouver, the actual city itself, has about 2,600,000 people. It's the third largest city in Canada. It's 136 years old, and the weather is amazing. In the winter, it's mostly rain in the city. For you to go skiing, you have to go to the mountains, to famous places like Whistler, and people from all over the world come to ski there. We've had the Olympics in British Columbia as well, so you guys can check out more history on that. All right, so let's kick back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Plane at touchdown at Vancouver Airport. Ready turn. Touch, down. All right. Okay.
Smoking is not permitted. However, mobile receiving and transmitting functions may now be used. Before leaving the aircraft, please check to ensure you have all your electronic devices. If you have a connecting flight, please refer to the screens inside the terminal or consult with one.
So we just came from up there, domestic flight, and now we're going to go to get our car rental. See some indigenous art. This is the gold. This is the ground floor. So we left our flight 6:30 in the morning in Toronto, and now it's 9:53 a.m. in Vancouver, 3 hours behind. So it's pretty cool. It's hot. So the car rental place is right here. It's outside of the airport. That's their tower. Now, we rented a car before coming. I find for Vancouver, it's good to have a Jeep. You know, get what your budget can afford, but if you're planning on exploring different places, it makes sense to get a Jeep. Something you don't have to worry about going to certain places that has rough terrain or have to go uphill. You know, we felt confident and safe, especially if there was an accident or anything. You know, we're feeling safe in the Jeep. So I would definitely recommend a Jeep if you're going to be exploring Vancouver. Yes. And the only tip that I would have is to make sure you have everything arranged and prepaid, so that when you get there, all you need to do is just go, family. Jeep.
I got not deal with Vancouver with it. Second time here.
Second, yes?
So you don't know. The next trip I've been see. Next trip is in Singapore. You know, she did it.
Happy birthday, baby. Happy anniversary.
She did it. Next trip, Vinci. She did it.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
Can't stop me, you know.
First time in a Jeep.
Can't stop me.
Unstoppable couple.
No bad mouth can't stop me.
Nope.
No bad blessing can't stop me.
Nope, never.
You can't stop me, very just.
Come sit in the car, my king.
Selassie, I me defend.
Alright. So now, before we went to our hotel to check in, we stopped at Stanley Park, one of the most memorable places we remembered from our first trip. And because we had to kill time for the hotel, you know, we don't want to waste the day. We just went to Stanley Park first. Absolutely a beautiful park. We've been here before. We have footage of it before, but it's so big that we went to places in the park that we've never been before. And we actually been back here again on another day you'll see in a later video, but this park is just absolutely beautiful. Stanley Park is a gorgeous park. It's Vancouver's first and largest park and is most beloved. There's a lot of things to see there, plus a lot of little critters that live there. There's 400 square foot of natural West Coast rainforests and scenic views of water, mountains, skies, and trees, and plus beautiful bridges. So it's just gorgeous. They have trails and, you know, local wildlife, seawall for you to jog by, beaches, and a lot of historical landmarks. So definitely would recommend you guys check out the park. It's open from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. There apparently is a train that's there, but we never got to see it and catch it. But there definitely is a lot of biking that you could do there, as well as there's transit that drives through the park to make it easier so you don't have to walk through this large park. in my mouth.
This one lives here.
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
See a plane there?
See plane there?
Vancouver.
Yeah, man. We there chat out.
2022. We've been here before. 2019.
Man, just a chat out, you know.
Yes, man.
Out of a chat.
Canada is a beautiful country. We're enjoying it.
Give thanks to life.
Amen. Thanks, God, for letting us live to see this.
Life is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Give thanks to life. Life is a blessing. No matter what mankind say, woe be unto them.
Hi. I was about to say the same thing, the airport. It just came in from... I learned from our trip to Vancouver the first time around, it's always cheaper to stay at a hotel outside of the city. You can stay in the city in Vancouver and pay up to $500, $300 to $500 a night for a tiny room. Or you can stay a little bit outside of the city and pay the same amount of money or less for a big room, a suite, something with a tub or jacuzzi, or even a penthouse. So that's what we did. But that's the tip I have for people going to Vancouver. You do not need to stay in the city. And what I find when you stay outside of the city, you're 20 minutes away from everything. Like, we don't have to worry about going through traffic to get to this place, that place, that place. You'll see all the places we've been. We went to a lot of places. By being outside, we're able to just jump on a highway and go right away. And the place where we stayed was Executive Hotel, Metro Vancouver. Highly recommend you guys go there. Our car was locked up in a garage, and the staff was magnificent. They're very flexible, know how to work with you, and it was just an amazing experience. Kudos to them. So guys, we finally made it to our hotel. Check-in was at 3, so we went to Stanley Park first. And now going to our room. So this is a penthouse suite. Let's give you guys from the entrance. So it is gorgeous. Here is our bathroom, his and hers, so we don't need to fight for anything. There's a shower here, toilet. Ooh, we got lights that come on, slippers and bed sheets, closet space, a couch for us to chill, to watch TV, our bed, and it has a balcony. This tub is beautiful. See? Gorgeous, just a relaxing tub. We usually get jacuzzis, but hey. And then here's balcony number 1. Beautiful view. And then this is going to be balcony number 2. Oh, there's a working area desk here. You see, balcony number 2. So absolutely gorgeous. Lounge where we can have breakfast in the day, but we have been sleeping in so far. There's a tennis court here, right? Gym right there, hot tub right there, and the pool. And where we're staying is the penthouse at the very top, right there. That concludes our part 1 Vancouver trip. Look out for the rest of the series coming out soon. And thank you for sitting there and watching all of our adventures. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. Bye.